So apparently, Youngboy got in an interview yesterday, and he said that 21 Savage F the Streets campaign is a bunch of cap, and he ain't stamping that.
Stop it. Get some help.
He said he had never leave the streets behind, or whatever the fuck this goofy said. I don't know. He's a goofy. Youngboy, one of the biggest goofies in the world. I know a lot of you fanboys who ass get wet for Youngboy. I know a lot of y'all gonna be mad at me. I don't give a fuck. I'm in love with a Mariana. She is my man. Get your thongy, get your grab, leave, roll it up. It's gonna be a good video. Let's
complex for getting this incredible interview.
You've been doing a lot of dope things on the shows as well. I know you've been giving back to a lot of youth in different cities that you stopped at. What's your take? Because I think you've been early on this, on, 21 Savage had the Fuck the Streets movement that he kind of has been promoting these last.
I don't even fuck about that. I am the streets. I love the streets. I come from the streets. I ain't on.
See how he handled that? He said he didn't even let him finish his question.
He's a goofy. He's a goofy, bro. He's a goofy, and he is the reason. Niggas like him, King Von, all of them is the reason why kids think the streets is goofy. It's cool. Listen to what he said.
The streets. I love the streets. I come.
Movement that he kind of has been promoting these last.
I don't even fuck about that. I am the streets. I love the streets. I come.
I am the streets. I love the streets.
I'm from the streets.
I come from the streets.
See how he handled.
You love the streets, bro? This is the same nigga that's been in jail I don't know how many times. You got real dead homies behind this shit. The streets ain't did nothing to you but try to kill you and lock you up in a cage like a damn broke dick dog. And you come on here and saying you love the streets? What do y'all love about the streets so much? Please explain.
He said he didn't even let him finish his question. He shook his head. I don't give a fuck about that, man. I am the streets. I love the streets. Y'all fucking up. Like, yo, F the streets. I'm not from the streets, but bruh, I wouldn't say F the streets, bro. That's crazy, bro. What the hell? I mean, like, I get the streets has caused a lot of trauma, but it's like the streets got you here. I just want to see the way he shook his head once again and just.
The streets got us here. Lord have mercy. These motherfuckers is slow as a box of chips, man. This is like genuinely scary. This is very extremely scary.
Stupid.
What? That I'm listening to these niggas say. Listen to what this goofy just said.
The streets has caused a lot of trauma, but it's like the streets got you here. I just want to see the way he shook his head once.
The streets got us where? Where did the streets get you? The streets got you to being a platinum rapper? Your biggest songs don't have shit to do with the streets. What are you talking about?
Again, and just shut that question down because I feel like it's so important, and it really just goes to show that 21 Savage F the street stuff, that was all performative.
The streets movement that he kind of has been promoting these last.
How does it show that 21 Savage F the
streets? I love the streets. I come from the streets. I ain't on all that pussy ass shit. But about that.
He said, I ain't on that pussy ass shit. I ain't rocking with any of that.
We heard him, Ross.
Oh no, that's kind of like, I think people kind of confused. It ain't got nothing to really do with toting a gun, because I ain't telling you not to tote your gun. But
he's saying stop the violence.
We heard him!
You have to defend. Trying to change people to like it.
Have your gun and engage, because I ain't telling you not to tote your gun. But you ain't gotta have your gun and engage in bullshit. You know.
In streets? Is that what you're saying, young boy? I'm not saying don't tote your gun. Have a gun and protect yourself, but don't have a gun and go do bullshit. Isn't that the streets? What the? Am I? Just, y'all help me out in the comment section. Am I missing something? What is the streets? The streets is sliding on niggas, robbing, stamping your set, repping your set, shooting at the niggas, getting niggas killed, sliming niggas out. That's the streets, bro. The streets is not having your gun and defending yourself if somebody come play with you. Because if somebody come play with you, that's the streets. The streets is selling drugs. The streets is scamming niggas. The streets is jumping in people's cribs and robbing them. Yeah, I'm a real street. You've never heard anybody say, I'm a real street nigga because I bought a gun. You've never heard that. In the 2026 years that we've been counting fucking years on this earth, you've never heard a man get on the internet and say, I'm a real street nigga because I got a Glock. Because if you said that, guess what everybody in the comments gonna say? Well, just because you bought a gun, you think you a street nigga? Just because you bought a gun, you think you in the street? You ain't no street nigga? So let me know what the definition. What's the definition of a street nigga? They just get on here and say the dumbest shit.
Be violent.
Have your shit because you love it and because you want to protect yourself.
He's saying, have your gun because you
Bro, why does he keep pausing the video and saying the exact same thing that he just said?
This is what authenticity is all about.
And look at him, his ass getting wet for Youngboy. This is what authenticity is all about. What?
Yourself.
Let's listen to this. Let's listen.
He's saying, have your gun because you love it and you want to protect yourself. This guy a real demon, all right? He ain't talking about no fake F the streets just to... He's saying, don't be violent. Maybe be violent if you have to, but like, love your gun. Protect yourself, bro. He a real stepper, bro. This is like... this.
Look at his face. Why is his ass getting so wet? Yeah, don't listen to this white boy from fucking London who's used to eating crumpets. You ain't never been in the streets a day in your damn life. What is you talking about, man?
This is what authenticity is all about.
That's why I donate money to those type of things. Because I actually do care. A lot of people just be like, I guess confused. I be throwing out mixed signals probably.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Like, you would never forget about where you came from. Is that how you see the fuck the street shit? Is it like you think people saying fuck where they came from?
My own.
You don't be paying attention to that shit.
I just don't care.
If you think that him saying fuck the streets was saying fuck what he came from, you are as slow as this fucking remote. You about as smart as this Apple TV remote right here, bro. You get what I'm saying to you? He was saying y'all, that's no different than the niggas when niggas was like Black Lives Matter. Nigga, all lives matter. Okay. Nobody was saying that all lives don't matter. We were saying that y'all are acting like everybody's life matters except for Black lives. So we're saying Black lives matter. You see how they tried to twist it? 21 Savage said F the streets, meaning F gangbanging, F shooting niggas, F murders, F robbing people. Go get y'all some money, live a good life. That's what he's saying. But they trying to flip it to make him say F where he came from. What? Hold on, y'all. This is my clothing brand. I need y'all to go support your boy, okay? And supporting your boy with some pretty cheap clothing, all right? And you're going to be fly and fresh as hell, man, all right? Link in the description. Theari.us. Go shop. What? Where you came from is not a badge of honor, gang. If you came from the ghetto and the projects, that's not a badge of honor. That just means you was born, you open your eyes, and your mama was poor. That's all that mean, bro. That means your mama didn't have no fucking... Your mama was fucked up. Mama and pops was fucked up. They ain't have $5. They barely... You feel me? So, yeah. Fuck where I come from. Fuck all that broke shit. Go get you some money. Go get you a job. Go invest your money. Go lock into a business. Don't be out here killing niggas on Instagram Live because you trying to prove that you just like Youngboy. Or you just like King Von. Or you just like 21 Savage. That's what he was saying. That's what I'm saying. Shit, I ain't gonna speak for him.
Yeah.
He's saying he don't care what 21's got talking about.
Now,
he
that's
don't give a
why
shit what
he
21's
getting
out here doing. Like,
Traveler Ross
he's saying,
getting
oh, is that
turned on by
before?
them.
Yeah. He's like, bro, I literally do not give zero fucks about any of this nonsense that these clowns are pushing.
That's real.
That's the narrative somebody pushing right now. I'm pushing my narrative.
He's saying that's a narrative. Somebody talking about 21 Savage is saying that's the narrative that he's pushing right now. He's pushing this narrative for his own benefit. We ain't pushing it. I'm not pushing that right now. I don't care. Nothing to do with
Why
me.
does he keep pausing and
I
saying
want to
the
get back
same
to the
exact
album
thing?
for a second. Slime.
So look, I thought that this was really interesting, right? And before I go into and show you some of the response, actually, no. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna show you what people thought of this, and I'm gonna tell you.
Remember, this the same nigga that has a King Von tattoo. He has a King Von tattoo on his skin with 7 skulls around it to represent the 7 murders that King Von supposedly did.
Something very important at the end of this video, so stay tuned, all right? This is going around. This is the 21 Savage subreddit. Let's hear what they were saying, all right? They're hating. They're saying, why is YB dressed like a designer Eskimo? There are people saying, because real G's don't give a F, probably for comfort. He really do be looking like a designer Eskimo, but he was up there in Gravedigger Mountain in Utah, so that's, like, you know what I'm saying? He sold the Gravedigger Mountain, but he still got that fit on. Some dude called the F the Streets movement pussy stuff, then turned around and said the same thing in his own words.
Exactly. Exactly. He said, I said F the streets. That's pussy shit. But have your gun, but don't do nothing violent. That's exactly what he's saying. Y'all little boys is slow, bro. Unfortunately, the average IQ of the world is drastically dropping at a rapid fucking rate.
realized it and then said, I'm probably sending mixed signals, huh? The reporter said, yeah. And he was like, I don't even care. F it. People saying 21
See,
don't
he
even
ain't got no.
believe
See, he ain't got no comments to that, right?
that shit either. It was all promo. Saying this dude from a good suburban home talking street, these rappers are all actors. That is cap. That is cap. People saying he said care, but it looked like even in the subtitles it says I do actually kill people and or play a role in them getting killed. In fact, that's why I donate to charity. Is that wait a
No,
minute?
for
Is that
real
what
though. I donate to charity because I get on every song and brag about how I got 19 niggas killed. But yeah, that's why I be donating to people who from the streets. Fucking goofies and clowns, bro. This clown ass niggas gang. This shit clown the fuck out, man. Let me for everybody that watch Mac Mula, and this is why I say this is why sometimes I be yelling at this microphone and shit and at this camera because listen, man, I'm telling y'all F the streets. I'm telling y'all find y'all a nice, pretty girl from the suburbs, get married, and sit the fuck down somewhere. I'm telling you to start you a business. I'm telling you to stop robbing people, stop toting a gun, stop breaking the law. I'm telling you to go get you a motherfucking job. I'm telling you to get your ass off Instagram Live like this. Look, I got a Glock with a switch. Look, it's cool, right? Look, I was in jail for 3 months. Look, it's cool, right? Yeah. I'm telling you to get your dumb ass off of that. I'm telling you to switch your entire mind to some whole other shit and learn about stocks, learn about crypto, learn about assets, learn about liabilities, nigga. Learn about taxes, learn about Roth IRAs, learn about how money really works. Learn about that. Go have you some kids, get married, nigga, make you millions of dollars and live in the best, nicest house. Because he's saying F the streets and all that. That motherfucker is in That motherfucker is in Utah in a $12 million mansion trying to tell you that it's not F the streets so that you stay in the streets while his motherfucking ass is in a $12 million mansion riding around in Ferraris. If it's not fuck the streets, why'd you move, bro? If it's not F the streets, why you ain't still on the block toting guns every day? If it's not F the streets, why you ain't on Instagram Live shooting at niggas like street niggas do?
he said? Did he say
Goofy,
I
man.
actually do kill people? Wait.
Yeah.
Savage boy, fresh off Fed probation. That's crazy, man. People saying they can't understand a word. But look, this is the 21 Savage subreddit. They responding, they coping right now. But over in the Youngboy subreddit, this is the NBA Youngboy subreddit, all right? Real slimes, real fives, all right, in there. People saying, bro, finally doing more interviews. This is the best one. People saying, we don't F with that dude. Why be a real gangster naturally, lol? Look how he ain't trying to even speak on no dude in no interview. It's just him. And when YB performed in Atlanta and Baby Drill made that post, they seen it because Lil Tim liked the post. Them NBA dudes are some real gangsters. People
Some real gang. You see how they making that shit sound cool? Real gangsters that's killing niggas, being on shit bags in the hospital, getting shot and going to jail. But they real gangsters. And that's supposed to be some type of cool thing.
saying, what posted Baby Drill make? Let's check them and what
Really get no fuck.
Savage
I'm gonna
smart.
turn this weird ass
Why
shit
be
off.
hear him
This is
says
weird.
he was looking at but he got a mouth over your head. But he actually said,
Let's
I
hear
care. So look,
what he's finna say.
I've listened to Youngboy's new album, Slime Cry. I think it's a classic. I actually think it's a classic album. It is such a banger of an album, okay? And I know that they shut down the NBA Youngboy subreddit for a few days so everyone could digest the album. They didn't want people posting that it was mid 5 minutes after it dropped. It's 30 tracks. I saved damn near every track. I'm not gonna lie, there's a little snippet there's like a skit at the start, and the first song, I wasn't feeling the first song, but when that song Antisocial kicks in, that's one of the best songs I've heard in years. Swear down, this album is the fucking shit. All right, it is the best. I'm a massive AI Youngboy 2 fan, all right? That's probably my favorite album of the modern era. The Carter 3 was my favorite.
Don't get no fuck. Let's see what they talking about in the comments. Are they clowning this nigga? Grab the balls too, Trap. No cap. You know what that young boy did not give a fuck about, man. Nah, for real. He finna get a young boy tattoo next. Oh my god. Hey. The niggas in the comments ain't no better. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. After further investigation in the comment section, see, I thought niggas was gonna be in the comment section and kind of like be on his ass a little bit. After further investigation, the world is doomed. Like, this generation is cooked. Okay? Like, the generation is cooked. So it's not fuck the streets, but you corny and you lame if you do YouTube. That's what they call me on Reddit. I'm corny, lame, goofy because I make goofy faces and my face is punchable. And I made millions from the hood off doing nothing illegal and just talking to a camera all day. And I'm lame. But you can go sit your dumb ass in jail for 12 years total and you cool. You can go 5, 6, 7 of your niggas could die. You can get shot 15 times and go to jail for 3 murders, 7 guns. You could be a junkie. You could be on pills. You could be so much of a junkie that you going to motherfucking Walgreens with fake IDs getting pills. And that's cool. But when a nigga say F the streets, that ain't cool. Boy. Hey, boy, listen, man. I'm gonna end it off with this. I ain't got kids yet, but when I have kids, my kids are going to grow up and they gonna think the streets is the lamest shit in the history of the universe, nigga. Not even Earth, Neptune, all the way to fucking Mercury. On bro grave, they gonna think the streets is the lamest shit ever in life, gang. Cause what is more lame than going outside every day and knowing that you could get killed today? What's more lame than sitting in a fucking cage like a broke dog for 5, 6 years, can't go nowhere, you gotta kiss these police ass for 5 years because you wanted to be in the streets? What's more lame than having a gun on your waist and being scared to go to get some fucking food? You can't even go to Popeyes. You scared to get some food because you in the streets. What's more lame than niggas like K Shorty out of Jacksonville getting his girlfriend killed because he in the streets? What's more lame than Fulio going to celebrate his birthday and he can't even do that and he get killed doing that? What's more lame than Queso killing a nigga broad daylight on camera and then going to prison for 2 life sentences for 2 murders? What's more lame than King Von getting out the car at the club, starting a fight and dying at 25, 26 years old? What's more lame than FBG Duck can't even go get some fucking clothes for his son at the Fendi store without niggas driving 20 minutes to come kill him and then go do life in prison in the feds for it? What's more lame than that? It don't get no lamer than that. That's the lamest shit in the history of life that you can do. Not skateboard, not YouTube, not being a cameraman, not being a barber, not being homosexual. None of that shit is lamer than the streets. What's so cool? What's lamer than being born into a broke ass family so much that your mama is on Section 8 paying $55 a month because she can't afford to go no fucking where else? What's more lame than getting on the elevator to go to your project building and you seeing 6 smokers in the hallway, doped out on heroin? What's more lame than you can't even get a fucking job because you got 6 felonies on your record? What's more lame than being so broke that you and your homies come together and devise up a plan to go break in somebody's crib and get shot in the fucking face for it because you trying to steal some TVs and some MacBooks? What's more lame than wearing the same clothes every day because you can't afford to buy no new ones? What's more lame than Bloodhound Lil Jeff going on a drill with his homies and getting shot 19 times and getting killed? What's more lame than the Bloodhounds doing a spin back and killing one of their ops and then killing their ops sister on the way home from the ops funeral? What's more lame than the Bloodhounds killing a nigga downtown over 2 fake watches that they could barely afford? What's more lame than the nigga after he killed them, you go to jail and your homies don't even got a public defender for you? What's more lame than being sitting in jail and your motherfucking your baby mama fucking, your mama stopped calling you, You could die any day in here. What's more lame than sleeping with bed bugs and rats and roaches in a jail cell for 20 years straight? What's more lame than hearing your cellmate get his ass and his innocence took and scream in the shower because he dropped the fucking soap? What's more lame than getting out of your prison cell on shower day and going to the showers where it's 17 other butt naked ass men and you got a shower in front of all of them and try to hold the soap strong as hell? You doing soap ups in your cell so you can. That's not lame to y'all? That ain't lame? So what is lame then? Please explain to me what's lame. What's more lame than walking to court with 2 shackles on your wrists and a fucking shackle on your ankles? You could barely walk. What's more lame than shitting in front of another grown ass man? Because you ain't got nowhere else to go. That's the streets. The streets is jail and death. That's all the streets is. Jail, crime, death. Bullets. Blood. Violence. And these niggas get turned on by this shit, boy. That's the difference between a nigga like me. Because Trap Lord Ross ain't never dodged no bullets, gang. Trap Lord Ross ain't never seen no motherfucking... Never seen one of his best friends in the world lose his fucking last breath. And go home with blood on his fucking Air Force Ones. I have. Trap Lord Ross ain't got no friends that he grew up with and taught him a lot of the shit that he know. Go do the rest of their life, 40 years in prison for a murder. I do. Trap Lord Ross don't know what it's like to walk to school and being scared that some niggas is gonna kill you because of who you friends with. I do. Trap Lord Ross don't know what it's like to be scared to go to your motherfucking grandma's house because 051 been spinning that whole hood all weekend. Trap Lord Ross don't know what it's like to say a prayer before you walk out the front door of your motherfucking house to go get a Sprite and a pack of Starburst from the corner store and praying to God before you leave that you don't die. Trap Lord Ross don't know what it's like to come to school as a freshman in high school just for niggas to tell you that a nigga you smoked with 2 days ago got killed behind a bank over some bullshit. Trap Lord Ross don't know what it's like for niggas to pull on you and your friends' block. Y'all out there with girls kicking it. Niggas pull up, shooting the whole block up. You run, your heart beating out your motherfucking chest, fall to your ass, come back up to your throat. You come back to the hood and you see that you find out your homie got killed. He on the way to the hospital. You get to the hospital and the doctors tell you that he dead. He ain't coming back. This your man's, nigga. You was with this nigga every day for 3 months straight. And he dead for nothing. So Mac Mula say, fuck the streets every day, nigga. And anybody that watch this, don't listen to these goofy ass niggas on this internet shit. Cause they not dying. Youngboy ain't dying. Youngboy don't live in the projects no more. As soon as he got some money, he got the fuck on. I can't be more sincere than this, gang. I can't be more from the bottom of my heart than this shit. Soon as Lil Durk got all that money, he got the fuck on. Soon as King Von got all that money, he got the fuck on. He ain't keep living in O-Block. Soon as Chief Keef got all that money, he got the fuck on. Name me 5 rappers right now that's rich and still live in the hood. I'll show you 5 dumb motherfuckers right now. Name me 5 of them. 21 Savage, Gucci Mane, whoever you want to talk about. Them niggas is riding in Rolls Royces every day. They ain't in the streets. They not in the streets at all. They in the country club. They in the gated communities. They in the condos. They in the Rolls Royces. They in the diamonds and the Paddocks and the APs and the Rolexes. That's rich people shit. The streets don't give no fuck about that. The streets don't care nothing about how many Rolexes you got, how many niggas you done killed, boy. How many niggas you done robbed, boy. How much work you put in for the block. The streets don't give no fuck about no watches. Why you got all the watches in the world then? Why your outfit 40,000? And then you gonna get your ass, you go on every song and talk about how many niggas you got killed. You go on every song talk about how you got 19 bodies and 27 bodies and all. You done got this person killed, that person killed, this person from TBG, that nigga, G Money, King Von. You do all of this and all that. But you care because you throw a little bit of money that you get from your shows and you give back to some bullshit ass charity so you can write it off on taxes. Lame as hell.